What is going on, fam? Another day, another workout, and you do not want to miss this because it is Arms Day. Let me hear you say it again. Arms Day. Let me hear you say it again. Arms Day. All right. So today we are going to be doing a very, very quick lightning workout. You guys will be able to get this done in about 20-25 minutes. That's how long it literally took me to get this one done. It's only 3 sets per exercise. We've got 3 exercises for biceps and 3 exercises for triceps. Now, main focus over here is getting a massive arm pump. So it's very, very quick, very easy, and very simple. So beginners to advanced trainers can do it. So I'm starting off with our cable push down. Very nice, smooth movements. We're hitting 30 reps of this. With our rest break, we're going for about 20 to 25 seconds rest break. So keeping it quite minimal, okay? And then we're going to be going for our 20 rep range. Now, all our exercises are going to follow this rep range as well. So let's get a little bit into my day. So my day was pretty cool today. I always have very adventurous days. This morning I had to run a nice little boxing class and I didn't get to do it, so I was a little bit sad, but that's okay. I got to film this workout for you guys to see, which, I still do boxing on some Sundays as well too, and I would love to actually film that for you guys to see one time. But for now, let's focus on arms, okay? Let's go. So we got 10 reps here in this set. When we are doing these sets, we are trying to also increase our weight after every single set. So there's still a bit of a progressive overload element here. Although we are trying to hit those sarcoplasmic hypertrophy state, we are still trying to also hit the progressive overload. So we are still going heavy. So it's actually another way you can go heavy. Now we're supersetting this with our antagonist muscle. So we've got our cable bicep curl. With our cable bicep curl, when we are starting off with a high rep, what we want to really focus on here is getting that squeeze and stretch squeeze. Now, this can be a very uncomfortable position for a lot of guys with this movement. What you want to do is lean slightly back on the cable machine and get a nice squeeze. You can see in my face right now, it is a tough one. It is not easy, but nothing in life comes easy. But I guarantee you it's very rewarding because the pump after this is like no other. It is full and it is impressive. You guys are going to love it, okay? So, it's a nice quick flex. And then we're back on again for the second set. So, increase the weight quite a bit over here. And yeah, I actually didn't think I'll be fine during this workout. I just, it was one of those long days, had minimal sleep, and of course, had a nice little feed before. I actually had a focaccia, which was really, really nice, and along with the green smoothie, lots of cheese in there, which I thought would upset my stomach, but actually didn't. It was pretty good, and I reckon the sodium there gave me some like epic pumps and made me feel good. I don't recommend you guys eating focaccias, but I could manage those calories, and your boy is going for a little bit of a bulk, so why not? But yeah, I was starting to feel the pump. It was amazing. And then I had to jump onto my next one, which is 10 reps. With those 10 reps, yeah, those 10 reps will get you, fam. It is intense, but your body is ready for this movement at this point because you've already warmed up the muscle. In fact, you've over warmed up the muscle at this point, but you can see my focus is still right there. And there's nothing, and I repeat, nothing better than a good warm-up. If you have a good warm-up into a workout, you can achieve anything. In fact, you can push past your limits. So, yeah. And of course, there's nothing better than training arms. You feel good, the power is there, and you feel swole. And we on to our bench press. Now, the reason I'm actually laughing here is because I wasn't sure that I'll be able to get those 30 reps on this weight. So I was like, oh my. But I'm like, you know what? I like a challenge. I'm on the cam and I got a film for you guys as well too. So 60 kilos, nice and easy. Then I remembered I've got almost 30 reps on a barbell bench press for 100 kilos. So, but this is a closer grip bench press, a great way to target your triceps, but also a great way to target your chest still. Now, too often, a lot of people actually struggle to target their chest properly on the close grip bench press. And the reason why is they're not really pushing through their palm while they're doing the movements. They're not really getting a nice little extension there. They're not getting a nice stretch. And sometimes their hands can be too wide. I even feel like from this angle, it looks like my hands position was too wide. I mean, generally on the closer side of things, if you guys can see the two rings there, it's much closer, but just from the angle it looks like I'm benching. Some people generally actually bench press with this angle, but for me this is a close grip bench press. I can feel my triceps, I can feel the activation, and yeah, it's got this really pumping, and it really challenges you with this as well. Even though it's a compound movement, getting those high reps in also challenges your cardiovascular system, so you need that little bit of fitness to be able to endure through these workouts, and that's the amazing part of this workout. And yeah, I thought with this one, I'm like, I gotta go up to 100 kilos. You gotta get the two plates, and I gotta increase my plates just like I increase my plates when I go for sushi. So it's one of those things that I look at and I'm like, look, why not? Ideally, I'd have actually gone for 90 kilos, but it's crazy how much, the plates and the idea of doing 100 kilos plays in our minds, and I just want to also say that sometimes you might not have the best day training. And this workout is one of those that even if you don't have the best day, you can do it because it just allows you to play around with some nice light reps. And once you get the blood pumping in the muscle, it's so much easier for you to get motivated to train. So this is a great workout for those of you that are, feeling like, look, today I don't feel like training, because once you start and you start with those light, high reps and the blood's pumped in the muscle, you're just gonna be motivated all around and you're gonna smash your workout. All right, now this is a very interesting one. We've got our arm blaster kill, and our arm blaster is from kxkfitness.com. It's an awesome one. Now, what does the arm blaster exactly do? It actually stops your elbows from moving and helps isolate the biceps. So this is ideally you doing stricter kills. Okay, so it's harder for you to cheat your kills, and the good thing about this is you don't have to go around and find a wall in the gym, which is sometimes very hard to find, or find a mirror to make dirty by standing around it. You can just carry your arm blast everywhere you go, and you're gonna have strict form. And a bonus of it is it makes your arms look even more swole. So that's a pretty epic one as well. So why not? Arm blasters, increasing that weight, 20 reps. It got pretty challenging at this point as well. And I know I was thinking, like, how am I even going to increase the weight after this? You're doing these strict kills, you got these high reps on there. But then one of the things that's awesome is you only got 30 sets. So you have that in the back of your mind. That is a game changer. That's an absolute massive game changer there as well. And then it's time for the big weight. This one really scared me before. I thought, like, why not? Why not try it out? Why not give him 100%? So I started, focusing, getting those reps in, getting that control in to make sure I'm using those right muscle groups. That's very, very important. When it comes to your big weights, your focus has to be 100%. You don't go 50% and you don't go 89%. You don't go 99%. You go 100%. It has to be 100%. Okay. Now moving on, bench dips. Actually, one of my favorite tricep movements. Why? Very easy to execute. Very easy to target the triceps as well too. And if you do this properly, okay, you don't even need weight on you. You can do this body weight. It's just beginner to advanced. But again, one of the things is, like, I don't know if I've told you guys so much about my recent injury. So I've got a little bit of a shoulder injury at the moment, and I tore the fascia surrounding my tibialis muscle. So so for those of you that don't know, it's basically like right by the shins. And so I haven't really done much, like walking and stuff like that, which I'm trying to progress now over time. And the doctors were like, look, if you want to make this heal or you want to actually get better, just don't do anything, and that doesn't sound like me, so that ain't happening. But on the other hand, I also rehabilitate my shoulder. I got through bench pressing pretty good this week, and I was pretty excited about that. But an exercise like this, which you actually think will engage your shoulder, doesn't at all. Like there's zero shoulder pain, which is amazing. And it's important for you guys to recognize which exercises, the way you execute exercise and how much pain they actually cause you, especially when you have injuries as well too. Or generally, you probably shouldn't be training at all if the pain is bad, or if your GP or your physio says you shouldn't train, then don't. However, just generally, I basically and personally recover better when I do some sort of active recovery, rehabilitate, and basically avoid the points of injury. All right, we're on to our last exercise, which is our dumbbell bicep curls. Very, very nice and simple. Just kneeling so that way we don't have much of a swing in our legs. It's only our upper body that is getting a bit of a move, and ideally our biceps as well too. Absolutely love this. Very simple, very easy to execute. Gets that pump in, and it's a great finisher as well too. You can't compete with this exercise because it can be done from anywhere, and you're gonna get a good pump as well too. Now, I just want to take a moment to say a big thank you to everyone that's kept up to date with my stuff, everyone that continuously supports my stuff as well. Massive shout out to Graph Language. He was probably my last supporter or donator in my live stream, and he's also been on a lot of my live streams. Like I said, I'm always going to be shouting out people that super chat and donate money, because without you guys, I can't really I'm not gonna be able to do this. That motivates me. It might be the smallest amount, but it still motivates me to come on here, throw out knowledge bombs for you, and help you guys as much as possible. And a little bit of an outro, because I didn't do a good intro to start with. My name is Kwame Duah. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a professional world champion bodybuilder with a degree in nutrition and food science, and my goal is to help you become the best version of yourself. So that is me. But yeah, let me know about yourselves in the comments. Drop in the comments below what you guys want to see more of. I want to help you guys as much as possible. What exercise you want to see, what you're struggling with food, and what your goals are. Whatever it is, thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys are keeping up to date with my daily exercise vlogs as well, or podcasts. But yeah, guys, you know how it is. Make sure you train every day. Woo!